I will try to do something difficult, which is to represent all the Mercosur countries. Then we will have the summit, and they will all say their own speeches, so I will try within my subjectivity to be as representative as possible. We were having some conversations inside the walls, and all of us, one way or another, have underscored the relevance of today. In some summits, I've mentioned that my children are aged 20 and 18 years old, and when they realized that an agreement had taken 25 years of negotiations, they could not come to terms with it. I will go back home with a bit of peace of mind today, because I think that every leader, every authority is a child of their own time in a world in which knowledge is doubling every 3 years. It makes no sense, it is illogical for countries not to manage to understand one another within that time span. I said that the addition of all the frustrated agreements, of disagreements, was not only that tool in itself, but rather it gave us confidence, it gave us certainty. But let's go to the virtuous part of today. First and foremost, it is not a mere trade exchange, which it is, perhaps in a more important way for our countries, perhaps the smaller economies of Mercosur. For them it is important, for us it is very important that the world opens up. But there are some conditions and elements that connect us with Europe beyond the commercial aspects, and that is also something that we need to value and understand. Let's see if I remember this. Santiago Peña said that he was not satisfied, but he was excited. Excited was the word. President Lula said that today was historic. And President Milei underscored the transcendence and the relevance of today. All of this is framed within the fact that an agreement of this kind is not a solution. There are no magic solutions. No bureaucrats or governments will ever sign prosperity. It is an opportunity. And it will be up to each and every one of us to see the speed at which this agreement will take place in each of our countries or the European Union as such, so that this can move forward. It is critical that steps are small but certain and in one same direction. And this is on a very personal note, so I apologize to the rest of the members at the table, but it was also mentioned by all four presidents. Let's just leave for 1 second the Mercosur-European Union agreement. Let's go to the very essence of what has taken us to be here today. Because it is plain clear that we don't all have the same ideology in Mercosur. It is very clear that if we were to discuss some issues between ourselves, we may have some nuances and even differences. And we all know how easy it is in life to destroy and how difficult it is to build. And our responsibility as presidents of our countries, I always say as parents of a big family, is to remove what sets us apart, to remove the disagreements and to stand on what is virtues, which is agreements and union. And this is why, for me, this emphasizes our service vocation. It emphasizes our better ways of doing politics. So, for the fact in itself, and for what's to come, and for the opportunity, and not for just one solution, but above all in such a revolted world where ink on paper and images on television are about conflict, which I understand they sell more, this is not the press's responsibility. Well, these images are the ones that make us believe still that humanity can always improve, but it depends on each and every one of us in our positions and roles. Thank you very much.